Like that, welcome back to another episode of Bible Time. We finna get into this one. This one is kind of about Nipsey, and this is one of his homies. We finna see what's up because I really don't know this nigga like that. I do know his name. It's been mentioned on songs by Nipsey Hussle, but I don't know like his story. I don't know nothing really about his background. I don't really know how he got attached to this situation when it comes to Nipsey. So let's see what the fuck is up.
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. Rampal grew up on 58th and Rampal in the Rolling 60s neighborhood, which he would later name himself after the block he grew up on. He would meet Nipsey in their early teens in the late 90s, off both living in close quarters only a few blocks away and even attending the same school. Nip had an early passion for music, even attending the Watts Tower program where he started practicing his skills. Rampal would later follow suit and both started attending the program and both began doing music. They both later attended Hamilton High School, which their neighborhood school was Crenshaw, but with all the gang activity, their parents didn't want them to go to that school, and they wanted them to have a better chance going to a school in a safer area than their own in South Central. Hamilton had music programs and also a lot of performing arts programs, but they rarely went to school. They were into females, making money, and hanging out, which led to them both dropping out. They cared about rapping more and had high hopes of making it big in the industry. But as their rap dreams continued, their street ties developed. By their teens, they started affiliating with the Rolling 60 Crips and got put on. The gang decision forever shaped their future. Music was still a dream, but the streets became a reality. Hustling, fights, and facing death and trying to survive became the norm. And also, the streets became a way to fund their music. In 2002, at the age of 17, Nip and Rampal joined Buttervision, a creative multimedia group, which led to several DVDs coming out. During that time, he completed the recording for his first debut mixtape.
For the dirty money, perturbed in this. Words I spit the flow nice to KCB. You wanna see me in the street if you want to. I don't give a fuck, no front dude. It's coming real. Off the top of my head, I spill non-stop, you feel. Just check it. Niggas off the time, just listen. With your ear, I spit it. You wanna see, just listen. Rockin' with Rilo, my nigga Erm, you know, cause he for real. I don't even bust shots, I just run for real. I don't even play with y'all niggas, the deal. Gotta get my money for real. I'm running, chasing the money, chasing the money. You wanna see it, play with me, you funny. I laugh at you, run to smash with you, wanna play with me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it be niggas that be rapping that don't need to be rapping for real. I see why I didn't hear this nigga. Especially when you freestyling off the top, it's not an easy thing, especially if you don't practice as much as you need to, because like that, you got to be pulling words out your hat every 5 fucking seconds, and you got to be able to move faster than your mouth when it comes to your thoughts. That's another thing I want to point out as far as like rapping and just being an artist when you're trying to be off top. Like, you cannot rap off top if you have no vocabulary, if you don't have no structure, if you have no thought process on what you're going to aim for, shoot for, or shoot at. Corrupt is one of the best at that. Lil Snoop, RIP, is one of the best at that, because they'll take the subject and just start flipping it left and right, left and right, left and right. Corrupt will rap about some shit. He'll point out at the wall. He'll look at this, and you know what I'm saying? He'll say that and start spitting like off the top. That's what real pro freestylers do. You know what I'm saying? Because the subject ain't always going to hit you. And you might not always be feeling like, you know, you on top of the world right now to be freestyling.
Told y'all niggas y'all bloodless freestyle. This rhyme in the book, y'all go wild. In the back, the crowd get down. I make this beat hype, talk shit. You be nice, then be nice, then be nice, then be
the first one that talk, then be the last to blast, the last to smash, last to get the cash. They always talking shit, but never walking shit. I'm always in the streets doing shit, but keep a quiet shit between my lips and shit, and my brain and shit. I hold on to clip silently. I do my thing, do my shit, and like this, the beat is sick, just like syphilis. It burns when I speak up on the mic. Could you get with this? Could you recognize the talent and skill I spill from my mental reel? Every time I'm keeping it real with Cuzzy, with the suffix, you know I'm above this. Casey kicked the beat right back.
By 2005,
you can tell Nipsey was inspired by NY rappers. You could just tell by his vocabulary. You could tell by how he present his words and all of that. You can tell, and you could tell he take time with his craft. That's the difference between what you see as far as a nigga blowing up eventually and a nigga who don't blow up eventually off their talent. Like niggas who actually putting that time in. But Nipsey, you could tell he was always putting that time in. I don't care what video I done found Nipsey. Even when he was freestyling on Bullets Ain't Got No Name, the first album or the second edition, that nigga was still spitting. It wasn't as effective as him writing, but it was still solid enough for him to make a track out of it.
Independently released his first mixtape called Slauson Boy, which was a local success. His debut project helped build a small fan base on the West Coast and eventually led to him signing a cinematic music group and Epic Records. Nip and his team continued grinding. In 2008, Nip released his first 2 installments of his Bullets Ain't Got No Name series of mixtapes, which helped bring Hustle's music to a larger audience. He later released the 3rd installment called Bullets Ain't Got No Names 3, as well as his commercial debut single, Hustle in the House. Nip played his role in his group from his neighborhood like the Slauson Boys, but it became evident that Nipsey was the meal ticket for his community, and his crew continued rapping, but they pushed him to the top, especially Grandpa.
Money in, no money out. Slauson Boys. It don't stop, you feel me? Throw you on the wrist like fire carrying the fuck. You go get that mixtape, volume 2. Yeah. Prince on Slauson. Need a copy mixtape, volume 2. Prince on Slauson, we got it.
Right here. Everybody that's from the hood that's doing this, much love, baby. We on. American Hustler.
What up? Neighborhood Nip Hustle, A&B, all money in. Marathon music. You know what it is.
Marathon music.
Trophy Boys, whatever you want to
That's
call
us.
it. You know what I mean? We out here getting it in for the source. Shout out to my homeboy Jorge, putting together the backyard situation. You know we debuting this Crenshaw swag right here.
Shout out to
the last
John.
one
What
with
it
the
do,
Crenshaw
John?
sweater.
Black Sam, my bro. Black Sam is last holding down the stove. You know? We on.
Moving right along.
What's up? It's Rampart, A&B, Slauson Boys. We on like always. You know what I mean? Just keep a lookout for the mixtapes and the albums and the music. Oh shit. We going in.
After leaving Epic Records, Nipsey founded his own record label, which was called All Money In Records. He released his first All Money In Records mixtape called The Marathon, which over the years, he dropped several others, like The Marathon Continues, Crenshaw, and Mailbox Money. Grandpa released his own music like tapes like Long Days and Long Nights and All About My Business, both releasing in 2013. By this time, Nipsey was becoming a nationally known artist, and Grandpa focused more on the business aspect, which their crew vision created a lot of opportunities. Grandpa was always by Nip's side, and one day in 2014, it almost costed him his life.
Okay, so there was like an altercation with Nipsey in Chicago?
Oh yeah. I can't remember quite well. Yeah, it was when he was on that tour with that shit, and when he just started promoting that Duce and all that shit. He came to Chicago. He told me backstage, he like, you see all the Mexicans in the front row? He like, there's some shit going on back home. You know what I'm saying? Some shit happening. Motherfuckers into it with, you know. He like, that shit coming on, like motherfuckers chasing me down on tour, Mexicans and shit. Like I'm talking about they like 30 deep. Right? So his tour bus was in the alley. So he was with his homie Grandpa. He was with the nigga that he got killed with. Yeah. Gone, like Nip, gonna get out of here. They were so in it and so in love with like how much love they got. He just back there chilling as him, Grandpa. He had a big ass security with glasses on and a driver, a bus driver. I'm seeing like hella Mexicans with these colorful Crenshaw shirts running through the alley, hoodies and shit, running through the alley, and it was snow outside. Yeah. Now by the time we hop out, Grandpa had hopped off the bus. On some real active courage shit for Nipsey, G. On some real shit. Okay. Like, and locked Nipsey in the back of the bus. And hopped off that bus fighting hella Mexicans, and they stabbed that boy up. You know, it's a Chicago newspaper and everything. They got to stab him. By the time we get there, now motherfuckers ain't trying to shoot Grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's going crazy. Like, these Mexicans wild as hell. You got to cut that situation up. Boom, boom, boom. And say his bus got shot up, but you know, shout out to Nip. But rest in peace, Nip. You know, even Grandpa know, like, it wasn't from the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Grandpa survived 6 stab wounds, being stabbed 6 times in the chest, and he suffered a punctured lung. He was willing to die and risk his life for Nip.
Man, shouts out to that nigga. It's very few niggas that's gonna promote you. It's very few niggas that's gonna take up for you. It's very few niggas that's gonna stand up for you and make sure that you good. This is what you do when you got a meal ticket. This is what you do when the homie is the motherfucking money. You're supposed to put yourself in the forefront because that's who gonna take care of the motherfucking business at the end of the day. That's who gonna bring the income in at the end of the day. So if you fall, he'll be able to take care of your kids. If you fall, he'll be able to take care of your mama. That's how it's supposed to go. Most niggas ain't gonna do that on their own time, and even when the ones they be blowing up and shit like that, they don't always do that. But this goes to show, like, when things go how they supposed to go, they work how they supposed to work, and you gonna keep motherfuckers fed and you gonna keep motherfuckers straight because they looked out for you at that time when you needed them to. Because he didn't have to hop off that bus and do that for Nipsey at all. You don't never have to put your life on the line for no nigga. But if you putting your life on the line for your niggas and you feeling like that's what you gotta do, bro, push that line. You feel me? It ain't even about no gangbanging shit. It's just period point blank. The fact that he took up for his homie like that. And the fact that, you feel me, motherfuckers was still eating with each other. Motherfuckers went on no jealous shit, no hating shit, no none of that. Niggas promoted his mixtapes, pushed his career and all of that. I know that for a fact because I only know that part of it because of the Nipsey rapping about it. That's the only reason I know anything about that part of it. I didn't know about this part, but I knew about the part where he was promoting his mixtape and promoting his music and stuff like that. Because he always talked about the people he grew up with. Infant J Stone and all them other people. People he was cool with. all of his team was niggas he grew up with, niggas from his neighborhood and shit like that. So that's why I love Nipsey, because for me, he showed what a real black man could do as far as like just bringing your neighborhood with you and actually putting them into a real cycle of business and not bringing them into no bullshit. You leading niggas to money, not leading niggas to death or jail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout outs to that nigga.
Yeah. Grandpa wouldn't drop much more music during this time point. He focused on producing and also business. By 2016, he dropped the tape Weigh My Options. In 2018, Nip dropped his most recognized album, being Victory Lap, which was later Grammy nominated. But by 2019, the unthinkable and unexpected happened.
Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his LA clothing store today. Police say the 33-year-old was one of 3 people shot this afternoon. Fans gathered at the scene after hearing about the shooting on social media. They called him an inspiration, say he was active in his community.
Nipsey was killed on March 31st of 2019 by another Rolling 60 named Eric Holder, and Grandpa was at the scene. Many criticized his actions with him running away, but many don't know what they would do if death was right in front of them and they didn't have a weapon. Cowboy, who was also at the scene, would criticize Grandpa, even though he would later take a stand against Nipsey Killer, which Grandpa refused.
That Grandpa ran?
That ran like a
Nah, you ain't do that, bro.
Man,
Grandpa ran from 6-0.
Bro, I seen the videotape for the first. I never looked at that.
Grandpa from 6-0 ran.
Grandpa ain't from 6-0. He ain't from 6-0. I said that.
What you mean he ain't from 6-0?
He ain't from 6-0. I'm putting him up. Nigga.
He was from 6-0. Come on, bro. You know Grandpa from 6-0, bro.
He ain't no more. No.
I mean, I give you that. You say he ain't no more. Look, listen. Look, I'm not going to fight with you on he ain't no more. But on that day, he was from 60s, bro.
Okay, but you know, Grandpa's like 6'9". Grandpa did what he was supposed to do. He like 6'9". He broke wide. He did what he's supposed to do.
Okay,
so you right. Yeah, you right. He was never cut for this. He wasn't never cut for this.
After Nipsey's death, Grandpa went under the radar for a while, but he recently has made waves online with him coming out and addressing issues he's faced in the last few years that seem to have been eating him up.
The one that said go to Melrose. I was mad we was still on Christian Slauson. I'm like, cut it, finna go bad. Oh, hood, nigga, let's just leave. Let's leave, bro. I had been saying that. Oh, hood, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was only.
Bro, if you know Nipsey's situation in his career and all of that, and you followed him long enough, you know that really wasn't a surprising situation. And I'm gonna say this: it's only surprising that it was his own gang that did it to him. But my thing is this: if you know the store situation and what all came around the store, the FBI raided that store, all type of shit. That he'd had a fight with Big U and all type of shit in front of that store. A lot of shit happened in front of that store. A lot of shit happened in front of that store. I ain't gonna call this nigga no pussy or none of that, because if he ain't had no gun and a nigga up a gun on you, what you gonna do? You gonna sit there and be trying to play Superman? You gonna be a Power Ranger or some shit? You gonna pull one out your ass? No, I'm not finna play with you like that. You did what you did. It was what it was. Nipsey had already probably got shot at that point, because you gotta remember the nigga Eric Holder was already in front of him by that point, and he had already probably took the shot already before he could do anything 9 times out of 10. So what the fuck I'm gonna do? Just jump in that shit after this nigga already done got shot? What am I gonna do? How am I save him? He already done got hit. Then another thing is, I'm point out too, fuck all them niggas. Fuck the neighborhood, fuck all of that. Because at the end of the day, the neighborhood is what killed that man. The Rolling 60s is what did it to him. He done already got shot at, whatever he done dealt with as far as being in the gang world. Now he can't even be his own man because the gang world won't allow him to. Because niggas is hating on him because he getting some money and they not. Because niggas is hating on him because people are looking up to him and not looking up to other motherfucker. That's why I said what I said about Big U in the video. Like, niggas lose respect for me with this gang shit, because it's like, you on some goofy ass shit. You're not really thinking clearly. And you're not really helping or boosting nothing. You're really taking everything out. You know what I'm saying? We do more to destroy ourselves than to build ourselves up. One minute y'all's building each other up. Next minute y'all trying to take each other down. And this is why I believe it was a setup. And I'm with Black Sam when I say this, because, nigga, you telling me, because I said this when this shit first happened. I knew it wasn't no blood because the shit was in his fucking neighborhood. I said that. I said it couldn't have been no blood. I don't believe no blood would have ran up on him and had the time to run up on him. And he not, you feel me, react. Had to be somebody else close by. Couldn't have been nobody outside of that. Then another thing is he already had personal beef with Big U, and he had already had other situations that happened with Big U. So you knew motherfuckers was eventually gonna do something. I agree with him. I said this before Nipsey got shot. He should have left that store alone. I wouldn't have sold it or nothing if he didn't want to sell it, but I would have just not been at the damn store no more like that. I would have been trying to open more stores and just be out here running my shit on some corporate shit. But shit, he chose to do what he chose to do. He took his stance and he lived and died behind that. But I hate that he had to die behind that because of some hating ass shit and some goofy ass niggas. I'm not finna sit here and be boasting and making it seem like niggas supposed to be out here taking bullets for niggas. And no, I'm not finna do that. That's not your job. And where the fuck was Cowboy when that nigga was getting stabbed for this nigga? I'm not finna make it seem like this nigga soft because he ran, nigga.
A matter of time. Oh, hood. Only reason why Nip was there that day because he didn't want nothing bad to happen to his homies. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to his brother. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to me. He didn't want nothing bad to happen to none of his niggas that he knew was gonna be there, and it happened because of something he was involved in. If y'all want to know the truth, and I figured that out on my own. You know what, man? I think don't want me to tell the truth. To be honest with you, I think niggas don't want me. I think niggas don't want me to tell the truth for real. I'm hood. I'm trying to do it the right way. I'm trying to go about it the right way. I'm trying. I'm hood. I'm finna go rogue on niggas though, bro. I'm finna go rogue on bro. I'm finna go rogue on. I'm finna do my own documentary, and I'm gonna call up and say y'all want to be on it. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell your part. I'm gonna tell your part then. Y'all don't want to tell this y'all part of the story? Oh, I'll tell it. I'm hood. I'll tell it. Oh God, when I went to Chicago and got stabbed and came back. Didn't acknowledge that shit. Just didn't acknowledge that. Oh hell, you think I'm finna still keep going? And y'all want me to die? I gotta die first? I gotta die first for real? For real? That's what y'all want. That's what y'all saying. That's what all the comments of the fans say. Ain't saying nothing. Ain't saying nothing. Ain't defend my name none. He's let just pop fly. On hood. Just better tell. On hood. Oh, hood, I'm taking bullets for I'm taking knives for oh, hood, I'm a front lining that all money and
Dying Rampart situation, many state what they would have did, but you can't say until you're in that position and bullets start flying at you, and you don't have a gun. Are you supposed to stay and get shot or run? But everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Man, fuck them pussy ass niggas, bro. All them niggas is jokes because they just talking. They conversating like a motherfucker and they don't have no real motherfucking stand on. You feel me? At the end of the day, my man's did what he felt was right at the moment. You feel me? And it ain't about him thinking. You feel me? He probably just reacted and moved. But either or, 9 times out of 10, I believe Nipsey was already shot by that point. What the fuck do I look like getting killed? I don't know if this nigga got kids or family, all that shit. He got shit to live for also. Nipsey shouldn't have died either. But it's at the end of the day, nigga, it's either y'all or me. Fuck is you talking about? It ain't even to say it like he left that nigga hanging. Like, what do y'all want him to do? I could see if he had a gun on him and he could have came out busting or whatever. Even still, I can't fault you if you do not do that because it's broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas that ain't trying to go to jail. You got some niggas that ain't trying to throw their life away. And it's just that fucking simple. This nigga's in his fucking 30s at the time. At the end of the day, niggas is growing the fuck up. You can't fault no nigga for growing the fuck up. And I hate when niggas try to do that. And I hate when these pussy ass niggas get on the internet and be talking big shit as far as a nigga go because you don't know the situation until you've been in it and you can't say what the fuck you would have did and how you would have did this, that, and the third. And you still ain't did shit knowing what the fuck actually happened. Because 90% of them niggas in Cali, this is why I say niggas is cowards. 90% of them niggas in Cali, like he just pretty much pointed out, niggas know the story. Niggas know the background information. Niggas outside of Cali don't really know the background information like that. Niggas is leaking that shit now because everybody started to speak on this, that, and the third. But not one of them niggas did shit to the people that did anything to this man. Mexicans got on Eric Holder. Not no niggas, not no Crips. Because at the end of the day, Crips killed this man. Crips wanted this nigga out the game. Period. I went out to threw my flag out that day. Fuck that shit. Fuck them niggas. Because that's what they own. They out to kill their own anyway. They known for killing their own people. How the fuck we gonna be in the same gang and you trying to kill me? And that's what I never understood in my own city. It be GDs into it GDs, BDs into it BDs. That's why I said what I said about these goofy ass niggas out here. We can't be claiming the same shit and be enemies, you clown ass bitch ass nigga. But if that's what you want to do, so be it. But my thing is this. You're not doing nothing but adding to the destruction of the community and your damn self, nigga. You just adding more destruction because now we got more separation. At first it was a little separate. This side and this side. Now it's this side, this side, that side, this side, this side, that side, that side. Everybody got their own little classification because they don't want to fuck with these niggas over whatever reason. And these niggas don't want to fuck with them niggas for whatever reason. When everybody could just be getting money, nigga. Or everybody could just be minding their fucking business at the least. But it be pussy ass shit like this to be blowing me because I'm not finna sit here and make it seem like this nigga was a coward for like not putting his fucking life on the line like that when he already put his life on the line. He shouldn't have put his life on the line that day. I wouldn't have even let that nigga get off the tour bus if I was Nipsey because of the simple fact, nigga, I don't want you to die for me, nigga. You feel me? You got a family to go back home to. We all got families to go back home to. We all need to live. We all need to get back in one piece. Let's roll. You feel me? It is what it is. But as far as like the rest of these niggas' mentality, no, these niggas is fucking fraudulent. Cowboy, he fraudulent as fuck too. Yeah, you went up there and snitched. But like I said, you out here fighting niggas or whatever, cool beans, nigga. But you ain't handling the real business behind this man's name. Who really did what they did and how it went down and who plotted this situation out. Y'all niggas know. Y'all niggas know the truth and ain't gonna do shit about it. Why? Because of how Cali's structured. Why? Because niggas is pussy, real talk. And niggas will be quick to put their opinion out there, but ain't finna put the action on foot and hit the motherfucking road, Jack. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think, because I'm like I said, I'm not finna say, because the title was basically saying did he run on Nipsey? No, I don't feel like he ran on Nipsey. When shots is getting fired, everybody gonna duck and run. Especially when you ain't got no motherfucking gun. And I done seen niggas with guns duck and run. And I can't 100% fault them. I can't say that because everybody ain't brave enough to take a bullet. And if you is, hey, you a goddamn fool. But be brave on your time. Don't be brave on mine, goddammit. That's my only thing. Because I would never want to see one of my homies die over some goofy ass shit that I caused. Or like he said, Nipsey had a situation involving him. And it just trickled back on everybody else. And he was trying to make sure everybody was good. And I believe that because at the end of the day, him and Black Sam already had beef going on as far as with the Rolling 60s. And that's why Black Sam is out here talking about these niggas and how he don't fuck with these niggas. How he ain't allowing these niggas to come to restaurants and openings and shit like that. How he's trying to make sure the Nipsey kids is good. How he misses his brother every motherfucking day. You bitch ass niggas is gonna get enough of seeing everybody else fall. You bitch ass niggas is gonna get enough of seeing another black man in the ground. You bitch ass niggas is gonna get enough of seeing another black man get locked the fuck up for the rest of his life over some dumbass shit that he could have really avoided that was not worth his fucking time. You gotta start thinking wiser because everybody wants to swear up and down the black man is this, the black man is that, but the black man do the most dumbest, foolish shit ever, and we the most dumbest niggas in criminal. As criminals, we the dumbest motherfuckers. As criminals, we are the dumbest motherfuckers. The mob don't do the shit we do, and they eat their own too. But they gonna wait till you get about 60, 70 years old before they take you out. Unless you doing some rat ass shit, or they just can't trust you. Motherfucking, I could go on for days. The cartel don't do the shit we do. They don't even fuck with nobody outside of the cartel. They can't even bunk with a nigga. They have to kill that nigga or fight with that nigga until they get moved out the cell. You think these niggas is finna do that? Hell no. These niggas gonna try to keep that peace with them motherfuckers like they do now. That's why I don't respect California niggas as far as like street niggas, because they ain't on shit for real. So I'm out. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think. Peace.
Hey, these niggas bound to attack. Gotta know your purpose, understand what work is. These snakes is lurking, observing,